Hey, what's up, seniors and parents of seniors? This brief presentation will cover all of the end-of-year information that we presented during Reflect this week. I'm going to start with the last event for seniors, which is the senior party at Bolero in Blaine. We already have 280 students registered for the senior party. Registration is due by May 10th, which is this week. We will have students, once registered, check in after graduation at 9:45 at the high school. There'll be a bus in the east lot, which is going to return all students by 3:30 a.m. We are asking that students take the bus. They will not be allowed to have a car at Bolero. Attendees must remain at Bolero for the duration of the party. For planning purposes, please make sure students, you leave your bags and water bottles and money behind. The only thing really permitted is your phone. Small items will be secured at check-in. The only accommodations we'll be making are for medical needs, EpiPens, things like that. Students will want to make sure they keep their wristband and raffle prize tickets. There's lots of prizes to bid on, so we don't want students to lose those things. Real quick shout out to all of our sponsors, the Tavern Grill, Island Lake Golf Course and Training Center, Jersey Mike's, the Big Dipper, and Chick-fil-A. Thanks for your support of our senior party. To register for the senior party, please scan this QR code here. There are still some senior yard signs available that do come to families with this registration for the senior party. Registering by May 10th will guarantee students receive a gift bag with goods that will pay for the registration for the senior party. So it's really important that we get signed up and go. Another really fun event happening, prom, is Saturday, May 18th. The Grand March here at Mount Holyoke High School starts at 4 o'clock, ends at 5:30. Then students will head to the Minneapolis Event Center at 7:30. Prom ends at 11 o'clock. Tickets are online only and are for sale currently now through Tuesday of next week. To bring a non-Mustang guest, please make sure students are completing and submitting paperwork to the front office by May 10th, which is this Friday. Based on input from students, we have changed how we will do Grand March. We really want to promote Grand March and get students there to celebrate each other. This year, students will be able to cheer on their friends as they're walking down the runway. We want them in the gym and being a part of the Grand March more so than just marching themselves. So please come. Starts again 4 o'clock to 5:30 on Saturday, May 18th. It's very important to note that all seniors are required to complete a survey in order to get their cap, gown, and tassel. The senior survey tells us future plans for students' employment, military, gap year, or where they're going to spend, or where we are to send their final official Mount Holyoke High School transcript. We are asking that students check their email next week for a link to Naviance to complete the senior survey. Another QR code for you. This one, scan to fill out a quick form for graduation that includes an image and your plans for next year. Whatever your next steps might be, this will be a slideshow that we play at graduation. It's a very popular opportunity for students to share what their plans are and for parents to celebrate and see the things that everybody in the class of 2024 is doing next year and beyond. Our annual Senior Awards Night is May 30th at 7 p.m. in the Mount Holyoke High School auditorium. Invitations will soon be sent to students, and students invited are required to RSVP so that we know that you are indeed coming to receive any of a number of scholarships, all of which are listed here, from Equity Promise scholarships to Memorial scholarships to Activities Department and Green and White Awards. This is a fun evening. Please do plan to attend if you are indeed invited. All right, this is a very important student checklist. In order to get your cap, gown, and tassel, you do need to return all of the resources that we have checked out or loaned to you. This is really important because these resources cost real money, and we want to recoup and not respend on items that we already have in possession of students. So you do need to empty your locker and your gym locker. You also need to return all library books, textbooks, and graphing calculators, as well as your Chromebook and charger. Please make sure this is done well in advance of graduation on June 3rd. Any band students, return your tuxedo, pay negative lunch balances, pay parking fines, return any athletic equipment and uniforms, and complete the aforementioned survey. All of these things are required in order to pick up your cap, gown, and tassel. Okay, time for my least favorite slide of this whole presentation. I want both students and parents to know the school does not support senior pranks of any kind. We are not going to allow any student to be in the building after 10 p.m. In fact, accessing the school after 10 p.m. will result in suspension and charges. It's a no tolerance thing. So students cannot be in our building past 10 p.m. Also, Ramsey County Sheriff has informed us, our school resource officer, she does a great job. She's very serious about maintaining a safe and secure environment. Students will be charged if they're involved in a prank that destroys property or results in theft or injury, and students will be suspended. We don't want senior pranks. We can't have it. It's hurtful and harmful for our staff. We just want seniors to show gratitude and enjoy the last few weeks of their school year. Seniors, your last day of school, you will not have any academic responsibilities. In fact, we're just going to meet to practice for graduation and then have a senior picnic in Mustang Stadium. So we're going to ask all students to report on the last day of school, May 31st. That's a Friday. At 8:35, we're actually going to meet in Calls Court. We're going to separate you out into your lines and rows for graduation. And then we're going to head into the auditorium, and we're actually going to practice graduation so you know all of the things that are to happen, including when to throw your hat, when to stand, when to come up on stage, that sort of thing. Afterwards, we're going to go right through the cafeteria, pick up some lunch, and have a senior picnic in the stadium with music, gratitude table, and some food. Parents, I did send a sign-up genius for volunteers. We're hoping to have as many as 40 so we can have the line leaders that we need to practice for graduation. Students will leave campus at noon on May 31st, their last day of school here at Mounds View. We will have seniors back on our campus that night. This is the evening of May 31st at 8 p.m. for Senior Sunset. The sun is scheduled to set at 8:52. They're always right about these things. So we're asking students to then leave campus afterward at 9:15 p.m. We will then see seniors again on Monday morning, this time at Bethel. June 3rd at 9:45 to 11 a.m., students will have a breakfast at Bethel University in Brushaber Commons. Tickets for this will go on sale on Monday, May 20th. Permission slip and $15 is required to purchase the senior breakfast ticket. This is our last opportunity to share some information about graduation, for kids to come together and celebrate each other, and then to go to the elementary schools right after at 11 a.m. District elementary school visits are set up at Turtle Lake, Valentine Hills, St. Odelia, and St. John's. You can walk the halls and see your teachers. It is transportation on your own. We do hope that seniors will head back to their roots and show some gratitude for the teachers that helped them along this crazy journey. And lastly, our graduation ceremony this year is back at Mariucci Arena on the University of Minnesota campus. We're asking our graduates to arrive by 6:30 p.m. and to wear their cap, gown, and tassel. We are going to line them up according to their march order, left or right side, row, and seat number. And this will be posted on our website. They'll practice it on their last day of school. We'll have it posted again at the senior breakfast and at the ceremony, so there's no uncertainty as to what students are supposed to do, where they're supposed to go, or who they're supposed to be with. There are no tickets required. It's general admission. Please invite as many people as you wish to be able to see your student graduate. Thank you so much for watching this video. You've made it all the way to the end. This is what we're all in this for, the high school diploma, which will be sent to students sometime in mid-June. Congratulations to everyone in the class of 24. We can't wait to have a great final 3 weeks together, and we can't wait for a very celebratory graduation evening on June 3rd. Take care, everybody.